Hey everybody, Shelby with the original Wiener Wagon. I'm here with my dad.
Hey, how you guys doing? Well, we are finally here today with the reveal of the Nightmare Before Christmas build. This was a build that was started back in October last year. We were at the Oliver Hardy Festival, and I got to meet a great couple, Miss Cyndi and Mr. James Robinson, and they are here with us this evening, and for the first time she's going to get to see the build that she told me she wanted to start. From the beginning, her favorite movie is The Nightmare Before Christmas. So when she was at the event, she saw all the different wagons that we've built. She's seen all the different themes, and we got into a great conversation about it, and she says, you know, could you build a Nightmare Before Christmas wagon? And she started getting excited, all these different ideas. So by 2 o'clock that afternoon, she had already sent me pictures, some things that she wanted. And one of the things that I had asked her was if she wanted to be part of the build. That was one of the whole things about the original Wiener Wagon is we don't want to just mass-produce wagons. We want to build, custom build and build something tailored to you and for your pet. And we could do theme wagons, you name it. We can put wheels on it and make a wagon out of it. So she gave me some ideas, and she said, you know what, I want to trust you, and I'm going to leave it totally up to you. And so she's not seen a thing on it. There's only been a few select people that have gotten to see some stuff on this wagon, but up until this point, it has been totally unrevealed. So I know a lot of people have asked me, did I ever release the wagon? And finally we had a chance to talk and finally get a date narrowed down, so here we are today. But let me introduce you to James and Cyndi. You guys come on around here, let's get you in the video here. And so
Take two.
Take two. All right, we're back now, and we lost everybody there for a moment. But Miss Cyndi, tell us what when you first saw our product, what'd you think about it?
Well, I thought it was so cool because I have a little dog, and then I had a big dog, and I was looking at all the different ones, and the one that really made me start thinking about the Nightmare one was your Christmas one right there. I'm like, oh, that one's so cool, and it's got Christmas light. And that's when I was like, oh, if only he had one, you know, for the Nightmare Before Christmas.
Well, we have finally got it together for you. It took roughly a little over 8 weeks to build. A lot of ideas, a lot of different things that I wanted to incorporate in it. It took a lot of thought, and it took a lot of just different things with wood, with the chassis, with everything to make it totally unique, make it totally one of a kind, totally custom made for you. Yeah. So this wagon is a one-off. This one is a lot of thought, a lot of meditation, and I've got a lot of counsel from other people, some guys I know that building and just ideas. I told you I've got a brother in California that I even asked him things, and I would set things up and say, what do you and I really tried to make it true to the original Wiener Wagon. What happened to Jack Skellington's sleigh in the movie? All right, let's see. I think maybe we're still live. Can you check, Shelby, if we're still live?
Yep.
We're still live.
You should use my Wi-Fi or something.
Okay, I just switched over to the Wi-Fi. But it's okay. You know what? The best part of it isn't the live video. The best part of it is this right here.
Yes, indeed.
So I am going to uncover it. And you, for the very first time, are going to see the build that we made just for you. And your dog's name is Fiona?
Fiona.
Mm-hmm.
This is for Fiona.
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please. 1, 2. Get the cover up. 3.
Oh my God, that's so freaking cool! Wow!
It's a little coffin.
That's so cute! Oh my God!
Now, I want you to check out all the outside features.
Nightmare plate in the back. What?
Wow.
It's
That
got a harness in the front, so Maximus
Oh
could...
my God, look at this!
Oh.
Jack!
What? That's
That's so cool. Where'd you find that? Oh my god.
So one of the things that when I never had watched the movie before.
Yeah.
Never.
Really?
Never. I kind of
All
heard
right.
about it. So I got with my granddaughter.
Mhm.
And she had watched it, I don't know how many times already by the
yeah.
time we met. She had been watching it every week.
Oh, sure.
So we sat down and I sat with a notepad. One of the first things I saw in the movie that I really wanted to incorporate in the build was right here, was the Christmas door.
Oh wow. Yes.
So that is actually a custom-made decal.
Yes.
And I wanted to keep it a hot rod theme.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to keep it cool. I wanted to try to keep it true to the movie as much as possible, but I wanted it to be a Wiener Wagon as well.
Yeah.
So you haven't even got to the inside features yet or anything else. This is just some of the outside.
That is so pretty.
And I know that you have a bigger dog. Your bigger dog's name is?
Maximus.
Maximus. Maximus is a big
Big white German Shepherd.
Big white German Shepherd. So, and these were actually on back order and came off of back order
Oh, wow.
just right when our build was almost ready. So this is the same rein setup that we have on the Wiener Sleigh.
Yeah.
So it is all ready to go.
Wow.
It's got the quick releases. The spider web gossets I actually found on eBay. A gentleman makes those. And I purchased them from him. I purchased one of each, and I decided, finally had the idea of what to do with the front. And so I did that with the gussets.
Piece in here. Yeah.
Oh, that's Fiona's name on it.
You
I
didn't
didn't see
You didn't see
that. And the bow tie.
Yeah. Yep. And the, I don't know what they actually called these in the movie. I actually handmade those.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And what was really cool was I used my Cricut machine to make the vinyl decal and put it on the steel and cut around it and use it as a template.
Yeah.
So those were actually can be removed. Little pumpkin heads on the valve stem caps for you. So I wanted to keep it still to Halloween.
Yes.
Okay. I see.
And we searched around, and where a good friend of mine, Larry, had helped me. We were trying to dig up, trying to find the handles. And again, I was trying to stay true to the movie, but I was also trying to stay true to the product. And when I found these handles, I just knew these would have been perfect for it.
Yeah.
We loved the color. We thought that the style kind of fit the period. It just gave it a really good look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And for the first time ever, I made a curved piece for the front, which stays true towards the Jack Skellington's actual sleigh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now the really neat part comes into play.
Uh-oh.
The tops are removable.
Okay.
So you can leave them on, you can take them off, and they're easy to remove. You said, hey, I want to make sure you incorporate Jack, Sally, and Zero in the build,
Yeah.
and that you like colors.
Yeah.
So where I had a little worry about the colors was the green, but I really wanted to keep the greenish look, kind of the old grave look, kind of give it that Halloween theme.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually had this stain color mixed to give it that I want, and it gave it a good wash look to it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is actually sealed in a polyurethane, but the inside is where the colors really lie. So here you go. And you're actually standing in the perfect spot.
Oh, wow.
So these are actually like prop rods that we had that I made.
Oh, my goodness.
So for display purposes, you've got them incorporated in the build.
Yes.
And these are feet, take the feet and actually put some mount, gives them the effect of flying.
Yeah. I have a lot
Okay.
of those ornaments.
You have those.
I have a Christmas tree and everything with all the ornaments.
Wow.
And the one picture you sent me that I
the
knew
other way.
was going to be
wow.
incorporated with the build.
Oh, I love it.
And this was the
So
one picture that I
It is
definitely
beautiful.
was going to be with it. And that was one of the pictures that you sent me.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is gorgeous. That is beautiful. Wow.
Yeah. Now the inside is finished in red mahogany stain and is polyurethane coated.
Wow.
The floor is actually done in a true black stain and is polyurethane coated. And I used a semi-gloss on it. One, so it doesn't show any scratches. But I also love the fact that it was able to show the grain of the wood back through it. And again,
That is cool.
it gives it a coffin feel, coffin look. But it also kind of gives it the a hot rod look as well.
Yes, it does. It's awesome. And I like that you put that in there because I was thinking, what if she jumps out?
Yeah, every one of our builds incorporates the Jerky's leash extension. That's actually, I found these on Amazon, and it's a leash extension that you can use if you've got a dog that likes to run and pull you. It helps take the stress and the strain off of the neck of the collar. So I thought these were great. They're fastened down so that they're actually fastened down into the chassis.
Yes.
Now this chassis, this body, is all hand finished.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
It
is absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous. Wow. I love it.
I use as much stainless steel as possible. These hooks are stainless steel. The hinges are stainless steel. The body is actually all glued together and biscuit joined in all the joints. And it came out very square. So I spent a lot of time trying to make sure everything was just perfect on this build. This was your build. This isn't my wagon. So the stress was even more because I wanted this thing to really be perfect for you. And since you weren't involved in it, I was like, the tension, the stress of, okay, I got to make sure everything's right. I want to make sure I cover all the ground, but I also want to make sure it's strong and that it lasts.
Yeah.
So I made sure that the handle on this one is literally incorporated with the chassis. So the handle mount is welded in with the chassis, so all the pressure's in it.
I didn't even see that either. It looks like a web right there.
Wow.
That's so awesome.
Now, you said you have a Christmas tree at Christmas.
I do.
You can use this as a display at Christmas,
Yeah.
but when it's time to take Fiona out for a walk, you can literally, if you wanted to close the lids, you can, but they simply come off by sliding off,
Oh, wow.
and this lid can come off.
Cool.
And now you have the Wiener Wagon.
Wow. Yes.
Nice. John, I noticed some metallic on the bottom here. Is this well, that looks like something. I'm going to let you do your thing because I think I know what that is.
They call that hammered dark bronze. It was one of the crawl-on colors that I saw, and I was wondering, what do I do the chassis in? And the neat thing is the hammered look, it's a textured look,
Yeah.
but it also...
I use that too. That's some good stuff.
Yeah, it gives it a great textured look, but it gives it a great textured feel, and again, it gives it the old, hey, just been dug up out of the grave. Now, the chassis on this one is an all-steel chassis, and this is an A-frame chassis. Every bit of it hand-built, and I did on square tubing. I wanted to give it a good strength. I wanted to give it, be able to bounce down to the body good and firm. Just make this thing as solid as possible.
It lights up. It has light.
He didn't even get there.
We didn't get there yet.
I was going to let him do his thing, and I saw it. I was like, I know what that is.
Yes.
I love what that is, man. I love the anodized orange here that blends in with the colors, and of course gives you that Christmas vibe, Halloween vibe rather.
Yeah.
All the colors, everything blends in.
Yeah.
It's just, it's
And this,
gorgeous.
goes with that as well. Yeah, that's really cool.
It is.
That's really cool.
Yeah, there was a lot of thought and a lot of measuring, and just, I've got tons of pictures. I'm going to put all the pictures on a thumb drive for you, and you could literally see as I built it, as I was measuring things, just certain things I did. I posted just a few things on Facebook, just little tidbits, but nothing to really give it away.
Yes.
And I saved all my templates. I saved everything in case somebody wants one. Well, they're going to have to come up with their own colors, their own stuff, because this is, and really, it's unique. I would not build another one of these like this because I want to keep them true to the consumer. I want to keep them true to what they want to have, to their colors. So I really kind of used what I felt was good colors, and I wanted to be a total surprise to you.
Yes.
And again, as always, all our handles are quick release. So you can take it, pick it up, you can put it in the vehicle, you can take it out to the park, take your pups out to the park, and then basically you can just drop the handle in, and you pop the pin in, and then you're ready to go walking. Now, you discovered the lights.
I did.
If you want, you can stand right over here, because that was one of the things that was a little bit of a challenge, was finding lights and trying to get what I thought would really be a great thing. Caden, if you would, get the main lights right there. And it does have a control box on the bottom. It's got a switch on the bottom where you can turn it on. And this was the song we actually had picked out for this build.
Oh, that's too cool. So it's going to the music.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Great.
So it will literally start to sync up with the song or with your voice. So
That's super cool.
these lights actually have multiple functions, so there's different things they can do. It's actually set on the function right now to work with voice activation.
Mm-hmm.
So if you carry your phone with you, you've got music playing, it will actually pick up and it will actually work along with it.
Nice.
So it was one of the cool things I found, and I said, this has definitely got to go in with the build. This is going to be awesome. And it was amazing when we found it. And I just happened to find things at the right times. So.
Oh, this is what you're getting?
Come on in.
This is my daughter.
Hey, daughter, how are you? I'm John. This is my daughter, Shelby.
Hi, it's nice to meet
And
you.
you're on Facebook Live.
You're on Facebook Live.
Inside of the lens.
This is what you're getting, Mom?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Good. Calling it Nightmare Before Elm Street.
Before Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Whatever it's called.
Look at that. Isn't that freaking awesome? Oh my
You're
goodness.
getting this for Fiona?
Yes.
And Max.
And Max can pull her.
Mm-hmm. That's a harness that Max.
It's gonna be awesome. It's got the lights and everything. It's got Fiona's
And the
name on
jingles.
it. And look at
Oh
the
my
ball.
gosh.
Look at the handle.
Oh my gosh, Mom.
I know, right?
Well. I mean, I was just not expecting this.
And you have a light on the back also. It does actually multiple functions. You've got red, blue. It's got red. It's got, I think, just blue.
Nice.
So since I couldn't really put any lights on the front, headlights on the front, that's why I come up with the idea with the lights on the bottom. I thought that was really, really, really cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Ow.
Yeah, I love it.
So, Miss
I
Cyndi,
love
I've
it.
said enough. What do you
love
think?
it. I love it. I love it. It is beyond what I even imagined. I mean, it's awesome.
It
It's
reminds me of the
so
hot
freaking
rod.
Awesome.
Didn't the Munsters
The
have
Munsters
a
hot rod.
Wasn't it? Yeah, and it was shaped like a coffin.
Yeah, and we talked about that at
Yeah.
Oliver Hardy. I said, you remember the movie Munster Go Home?
Mm.
Grandpa's car.
Mm.
Grandpa.
And
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It had the pipes the straight pipes
Yeah.
that went up,
Yeah.
and it had the little dome over them. And I literally
Wow.
saw that picture on. He's out in California, does a lot of cool. So this was kind of my tribute to George Barris. That was the bottle rocket. That's the one that actually does launch bottle rockets.
Really?
So,
Okay.
So that's kind of my comical Wiener Wagon right there. But this one right here was really it's been a love-hate build.
Really?
Because literally, I'd come home from work and I would, eat, and I'd just come down here and I'd just work on it, and you get attached.
Yeah.
So I understand why hoarders don't want to get rid of anything. I understand where people get attached to things. But I was talking to a good friend of mine today, and we were on the phone. I said, "You're not going to believe what's going to happen this evening." And I said, "I'm kind of sad." He said, "Why?" I said, "Because I don't want it to go." I said, "But it's not mine. I didn't build it for me. I built this for Miss Cyndi."
Thank you. Technically, Fiona and Max.
Fiona and Max. Oh my God, that's
That's
absolutely
really awesome. Very creative.
gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
Very
I
creative.
love it. Love it. Wow. Thank you.
Very creative.
Well, all right. Well, folks, here it is. You get to finally see it. We're gonna put together some pictures. We've got Shelby and I actually did a photo shoot already. I'm gonna get the video put together because I didn't want to release it yet until Miss Cyndi had a chance to see the build, and I will put out some pictures of the build as it came along, and the different ideas of different things that we did and how we glued things together, how we got it put together. A lot of clamps. I bought a lot of clamps for this one.
Oh, okay.
Right. One of the nice things about building these is I get to buy tools.
I need a new one.
Yep. So, guys, keep following us on Facebook. Check us out on YouTube. Check out our webpage, originalwienerwagon.com. We've got all kinds of wagons that we can build, wagons to sell. We've got merchandise, and now we have a new consumer today, and a new member into the Wiener Wagon family. And keep watching out for new posts and new videos. Thank you.